I wanted to ask in regards to films, you mentioned something about a very rare Star Wars cabinet. What's the story behind that?
Okay, so there is this arcade out in the cornfields, like we're talking Children of Corn, level of cornfields, level of just isolated village in Minnesota that happens to have one of the rare, actually pretty much the rarest Star Wars arcade cabinet. We know of, according to the Preservationist Society for Arcade Cabinets, which if they're not a part of their stuff, more power to them. But there are only 10 of these things known to still be in existence. One's in pieces. It is based on Secret Levels Star Wars Starfighter, which you can play on PC to this day, and it also had a sequel that you can play on PlayStation and Xbox, Jedi Starfighter. The arcade version was the last production ever by this little arcade cabinet company that for some reason tried to specialize in adapting home console games to arcade cabinets. They did Crimson Skies, which is what this one was mostly
Nice.
based on. They did a couple other ones here or there, and this was their last one. It took ages for it to get out. It's fully modeled like an N1 Starfighter, like a baby-sized one, but still, it actually moves and everything as you move around. It has the full HOTAS controls, even though it's on rails, and it actually uses beta content from Starfighter. There's an earlier version of one of the levels, some of its old geometry gets used, where apparently the grassy plain stage was going to have like this really tall city as opposed to the small bunkers and everything you see in the final thing. And we find out that yes, droid lander ships were supposed to be destructible. There's a whole voice line because everything is recycled. There's no unique content made for this arcade cabinet. And you actually get to hear voice lines that were cut from the home console version referring to destroying the lander ships and everything. Because you can hit them with as many bombs as you want. It does not matter. They will just keep shrugging it off. But in the arcade cabinet, you can blow it up. And it is a coin guzzler. It is one of the most masochistic games you will ever play.